Hi, second graders. I am going to be working on the figure drawings so that you can work on them with Miss Colette today. Sorry, I don't know her last name. I am first outlining the figures in a dark color. You can use black, you can use gray, you could use blue, some kind of dark color. I am not using the same markers as you, and that's because I'm at home and I don't have those kind of markers here, unfortunately. So, but you'll be doing the same thing anyway. For this part, you're using the tip of the marker to outline, which is go around your pencil marks and outline the figure. All right, and then I'm going to show you how to color with markers, because coloring with markers is a little bit different than coloring with crayons. It's very easy to get lots of messy lines when coloring with markers. So you want to take your time, make sure you're staying on your pencil marks. And then once I have them all outlined, I am going to go back in with my eraser. Where's my eraser? And I'm going to erase any of the other lines because I don't really want those other lines that were inside of the figures. I kind of want them to be clean. No, I didn't want any details. If you have some details, you can outline some of the details too. But then you'll want to erase any lines you're not keeping. Okay, so then we're going to do some kind of horizon line. And my suggestion to you is to do a horizon line that is not too dark or too bright. And I'm having a hard time. So I'm going to start here. And these people are going to be dancing outside. Oh, it's a little weird to have my horizon line going through the head. I'm going to move that horizon line up, I think. Now, when coloring with markers, let me show you what you don't want to do. You don't want to do this and try and color in all different directions and color in an area solid. You can see why. You get lots of lines in different directions. So we're not going to do it that way. Instead, I want you to use the side or the tip of the marker and create a nice line that you're gonna blend. So it's either a thick line or a thin line, depending on if you're using the tip or the side of the marker. And then you'll want a couple different colors to use to blend together. But the way you're gonna blend them together is a little bit different. You're not gonna really blend them. You're gonna let the viewer's eye blend them. So I'm just putting the colors next to each other, and when the viewer looks at it, it'll kind of look like one space to them. It'll sort of blend together visually. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm using the side of my marker, and this way I'm not getting all different, all different directions and all different sloppy lines. So I'm gonna finish my background, and I might want to change. I might not want the whole background to be green like this. And I can do something like this where I skip. And this is sort of a technique for coloring with markers. And it's actually a favorite technique of mine. And look at how even if I'm doing a bigger area, I still will use the lines. And I can go back in and I can mix in some other colors too. Like as it comes closer, I could put some yellow in there so it gets a little brighter. And maybe I want to change things up a little. I don't want to use the same line the whole entire time. So, and actually these lines can also suggest movement in your picture too. So don't underestimate the power of the background lines to suggest movement. Like if all these people were dancing in a circle, I could make, you know, round circle lines on there. Maybe I'll do some of those in the sky so you know what I mean. Okay, and then maybe what I'll do here is switch. I'm gonna switch because maybe we'll have, let me do one more, sorry. Okay, and then let's do one more light green. I'm gonna switch to blue. So maybe I want some kind of mark that looks like water. And I didn't have to do them this big. I could have done smaller ones like this. And then I get another color. These are kind of like swirls of water. All right, and then maybe in the sky, there's going to be some kind of sunset. So I think you get the idea how we are using different kinds of marks. And actually, I've been using mostly the side of the marker. If you had some more details you want it to do, you could use the tip of your marker. And then I would finish the sky, finish down here. Maybe I'd add some other colors in there. Like I think I probably would do more of a yellow in the sun. But there we go. So something like that. And then I think the really important part is that then choose a color that's going to make your figures stand out. And then very carefully using the same technique, see how I'm still using lines to fill it in. I'm going to fill in the shapes of my figures. And I don't have glasses on here, so this is a little harder than I thought. But and that is how you're going to color with markers today. Good luck. I'm sure you're going to do a better job than I did and come up with some more creative ways to show your figures in a background. But maybe I want it to, you could use black too to outline the way, remember Keith Haring did in his pictures. Let's just try one other color. Let's just, purple I think would have been nice. Oh yeah, this would have been a better color because I think it goes better with the other colors, but just more, less. So here I used a neutral color, and really the majority of my picture is not neutral colors. So I think it looks better with the bright color, the bright purple. I think I was rushing a little bit. So you guys take your time on these. Look at how I'm filling the figure using all lines in one direction. And sort of how we did the background, and then this will make it not look scribbly like I did on the other page. You don't want it to look scribbly. You want it to look more like marks. And then I could hide that, maybe make a little belt or something out of it. Or just go back around and shade that part a little bit more. Ooh, I kind of like curving in this direction because it almost makes, maybe coloring the figure in this direction because it almost makes them look rounded. that. All right, have fun.